Robosaurus is a giant truck which can transform into a dinosaur-like robotic monster. Needless to say, it was created at the height of the Transformers craze. It can breathe fire through the use of a flamethrower and was mainly used at monster truck events. That's where a big lorry crushes a lot of obsolete vehicles. It also turned up in a movie which was intended as a pilot for a TV series. After a strange little prologue involving old men, Stonehenge, and the fact that human beings have travelled all over the place, it's off to a dystopian city with us. Yes, it's the future, so it's one of those jolly crime-ridden cities. There's no ozone layer, so it's much hotter, and yet strangely everybody goes about in thick clothing, and nobody seems to have any kind of skin problems. David Nash was purchased from the big catalogue of tough cops who are usually in these kinds of movies. A year ago his son was murdered by gangsters during a high-speed chase, and ever since then he's suffered from nightmares, which quite often involve the boy's favourite toy, which just happens to be a toy Robosaurus. And Nash is also obsessed with finding and bringing down the killers. He starts dreaming of a strange old man, and later finds him in real life, and it turns out he's a time walker who has existed for thousands of years. There's no sign of an old blue London police box, but I can't help thinking the beginning of this movie was inspired by the opening sequence from Doctor Who. The toy robot apparently comes to life when Nash's back is turned. If you heard about this movie, you might think, oh, it's just an advert for Robosaurus. Except it isn't really, because for most of the movie, it just seems to be the day-to-day life of a tough, grizzled cop. The fire-breathing monster robot Tyrannosaurus whatnot doesn't actually make a proper appearance until the last 10 minutes.
Into the fire! Into the fire!
And then we have what is quite honestly the slowest rampage in movie history. It's a monster truck! It's not meant for speed. Fans of monster trucks are going to be bored senseless by this, and anybody else is just going to be laughing at the ludicrous rampage, which could have worked if it was done as a spoof, but incredibly we're expected to take it seriously. To the surprise of nobody with an IQ bigger than their shoe size, the TV series was never made. What would it have been like? Well, I imagine every episode would have been like this movie.
Doctor Who.